If you're over 60, listen closely. There are 4 seeds you should stay far away from, and 4 that can do wonders for your health if you eat them daily. For years, we've all been told seeds are miracle foods, packed with fiber, healthy fats, and nutrients that can improve almost everything. Sprinkle them on a salad, stir them into yogurt, and it feels like you're making a smart choice. But here's the part no one really talks about. After 60, your body doesn't react the same way it used to. Some of those so-called super seeds might actually be doing more harm than good. Recent studies show certain seeds can silently fuel inflammation, damage blood vessels, and even accelerate the aging process, without obvious warning signs at first. In fact, one well-known seed linked to heart health was shown to raise inflammation levels in older adults by 67% in just 3 weeks. So in this video, we'll break down the truth. I'll share 4 seeds you need to avoid completely, and 4 you should be eating every day to keep your brain sharp, your heart strong, and your joints moving with ease. Among the seeds we're about to cover, there's one so dangerous it has actually been used in real crime cases as a silent weapon to poison victims. On the other hand, you'll also discover a seed that belongs to the same family as cannabis, but instead of harming your body, it provides one of the most balanced nutrient profiles nature has to offer. But before we get started, let me know in the comments where you're watching this video from. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss any of our future health tips. Alright, let's jump in. Let's begin with chia seeds. These little black and white grains have become one of the most talked about health foods in the past decade, and for good reason. Long before they hit supermarket shelves, chia was considered sacred by the Aztecs and Mayans, who relied on them as a natural source of energy and stamina. Today, science is confirming just how powerful they really are. One of the standout features of chia seeds is their omega-3 content. These healthy fats play a huge role in lowering harmful cholesterol, calming inflammation, and protecting your heart. And as we age, keeping the heart and blood vessels in good condition becomes more important than ever. Chia seeds are also a fiber superstar. Just a small serving provides almost 10 grams of fiber, nearly half of what you need in a day. That fiber not only keeps digestion regular and prevents constipation, but it also slows down the absorption of sugar, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels. This means more steady energy and fewer ups and downs throughout your day. But the story doesn't stop there. Chia is rich in protein for a plant food, making it a helpful option for maintaining muscle mass, something that naturally declines as we get older. They also contain calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, key minerals that support bone strength and help lower the risk of osteoporosis. Another overlooked benefit is hydration. When soaked in water, chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in liquid, forming a gel-like texture. Eating them this way can help the body stay hydrated longer, which is especially useful for seniors who often don't feel as thirsty as they should. And let's not forget antioxidants. These compounds fight free radicals, protecting cells from early aging and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Some studies even suggest chia can support healthy weight management. And if you think chia seeds are impressive, wait until you hear about the next tiny seed that not only protects your heart, but may also help balance your hormones in ways you'd never expect. Next up, flax seeds. For anyone past 60 who wants a stronger heart, better digestion, and lasting energy, flax seeds can be a game changer. One of their greatest strengths is the type of healthy fat they contain, omega-3s, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. This nutrient is known to soothe inflammation, improve cholesterol, and protect your heart, which becomes more and more important as we age. But that's just the beginning. Flax seeds are also packed with lignans, powerful plant compounds that act as antioxidants and help keep hormones balanced. Scientists have linked lignans to a reduced risk of hormone-related cancers, such as breast cancer in women and prostate cancer in men. Not bad for something so tiny. It carries both soluble and insoluble fiber, which together keep your gut happy, your blood sugar steady, and your energy levels balanced. Instead of those midday crashes, you'll feel more consistent energy throughout the day. And here's something many people don't realize. Flax seeds may also support weight control. The mix of fiber and healthy fat helps you feel full longer, making it easier to avoid snacking or overeating. For older adults trying to maintain a healthy weight, this can be a gentle but effective tool. Your skin and hair can also thank you for adding flax to your diet. The omega-3s and antioxidants work together to reduce dryness, calm irritation, and support healthier-looking skin. They may even keep your hair stronger and shinier, which is a bonus most of us appreciate. There's also growing evidence that flax seeds benefit the brain. The fatty acids support cognitive function and memory, while the antioxidants help protect brain cells from age-related decline. Pair that with the anti-inflammatory effects, and you have a food that not only cares for your body, but also for your mind. One quick but important tip: always grind flax seeds before eating them. Whole seeds often slip through the digestive system without being broken down, which means your body misses out on all the good stuff inside. Grinding them, whether in a coffee grinder or blender, unlocks their full potential. Sprinkle them into smoothies, stir into oatmeal, or mix into yogurt, and you've instantly upgraded your meal. But flax isn't the only underappreciated powerhouse. Coming up is a crunchy little seed that can quietly boost your immune system and fill a major nutrient gap for older adults. Now let's turn to pumpkin seeds, better known as pepitas. You might think of them as something you only see around Halloween, but these small green seeds deserve a permanent spot in your kitchen. One unique thing about pumpkin seeds is how they can help with sleep. They contain tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin, the hormones that regulate mood and rest. Combine that with the magnesium inside, and you have a natural recipe for deeper, more refreshing sleep. For older adults who often struggle with insomnia or restless nights, this can be a gentle, food-based solution. Pumpkin seeds are also well known for their connection to prostate health. Studies suggest the compounds inside these seeds, along with their zinc content, can help support urinary function and reduce symptoms related to prostate enlargement, an issue many men face as they age. That makes them particularly valuable for men over 60, though the benefits extend to women as well through immune support and hormone balance. Another overlooked benefit is energy. These seeds provide a mix of protein, healthy fats, and essential minerals like iron. Iron plays a big role in carrying oxygen through the blood, preventing fatigue, and helping you feel more alert. If you've been feeling sluggish, adding pumpkin seeds to your snacks or meals could give you a noticeable boost without relying on caffeine. Your bones can also benefit. While we usually think of calcium as the bone mineral, magnesium, phosphorus, and manganese, all found in pumpkin seeds, work together to keep bones strong and lower the risk of fractures as you get older. And here's a bonus. Pumpkin seeds are incredibly versatile. You can roast them for a crunchy snack, sprinkle them over soups or salads, blend them into smoothies, or even use them as a base for homemade pesto. They add a nutty flavor and satisfying texture that makes healthy eating a lot more enjoyable. Pumpkin seeds already sound amazing, but the next one might surprise you even more. It's from the same plant family as cannabis, yet instead of harm, it delivers a near-perfect balance of nutrients your body craves. Fourth on the list are hemp seeds. Yes, they come from the same family as cannabis, but let's clear up a common myth. Hemp seeds won't make you high. They don't contain THC, the chemical in marijuana that causes psychoactive effects. What they do provide is an impressive mix of nutrients that the body needs, especially as we age. One of the standout qualities of hemp seeds is their protein. They're what's called a complete protein, meaning they supply all 9 essential amino acids that the body can't make on its own. That's rare for plant foods, which is why hemp seeds are such a valuable choice, particularly for vegetarians or vegans looking for more balanced protein options. They also shine when it comes to healthy fats. Hemp seeds are rich in both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and more importantly, they contain them in nearly the perfect ratio for human health. These fats are vital for brain function, reducing inflammation, and protecting your heart. If you've noticed stiffness in your joints or that mental fog that sometimes comes with age, it may be your body signaling that it needs more of these beneficial fats. Beyond that, hemp seeds provide a strong dose of minerals like iron, magnesium, and zinc. These are nutrients that many older adults often lack, yet they're key for keeping your bones strong, your immune system ready to fight off illness, maintaining good energy, and even supporting a more positive mood. And here's the bonus: they taste great. Hemp seeds have a soft, nutty flavor that blends easily into almost anything. Sprinkle them on top of oatmeal, toss them into a smoothie, or add them to baked goods. You won't even feel like you're making a healthy swap, but your body will thank you for it. So we've just covered 4 amazing seeds that can do wonders for your heart, digestion, energy, and overall health as you get older. But here's the other Side of the story. Not every seed is your friend. In fact, some of them can quietly cause more harm than good, sometimes without you even realizing it. First on the list are apple seeds. Since apples are considered one of the healthiest fruits, it's easy to assume their seeds are harmless too. But here's something most people don't realize. Those tiny seeds can actually be toxic. Inside every apple seed is a substance called amygdalin. When your body breaks it down, it can release cyanide, the very same poison you've probably heard about in crime stories. There was actually a real case where a husband tried to poison his wife by secretly grinding apple seeds into her food. He thought it was the perfect plan because most people never suspect something so small could be dangerous. Thankfully, the attempt was discovered before it turned fatal, but it shows just how powerful these seeds can be if misused. Now don't worry, accidentally swallowing a seed or two isn't usually harmful. The hard shell around the seed often keeps the toxin locked inside, and most of the time it just passes right through your system. The real danger comes if you chew them, or worse, eat a larger amount. In that situation, cyanide can interfere with your ability to breathe, and in high enough doses, it can even be deadly. While serious poisoning is rare, it's not impossible. For older adults, the risk can be greater since the body may already be dealing with weaker immunity or other health conditions. That's why it's smart to be cautious. If you're juicing apples, blending them into smoothies, or cooking with them, always take a few seconds to remove the seeds. But if apple seeds sound risky, the next common food might shock you even more, because its tiny seeds can inflame your gut and leave you dealing with painful digestive trouble. Second on the list are tomato seeds. Tomatoes are delicious, colorful, and packed with nutrients, but the tiny seeds inside them may not be as harmless as they look. For many people, these seeds don't cause any noticeable issues, but for those with sensitive stomachs, the story can be very different. Tomato seeds contain lectins, proteins that sometimes irritate the lining of the gut. That irritation can make digestion harder, and it's one reason some people feel bloated, gassy, or crampy after eating tomatoes. On top of that, tomato seeds have a firm outer layer that isn't easy to digest. For someone dealing with diverticulitis, where small pouches form in the intestines and get inflamed, those rough seeds can aggravate the problem and lead to more discomfort. Tomato seeds also have a natural acidity, and for people struggling with acid reflux or GERD, they can make symptoms worse. That burning sensation in the chest or sour taste after a meal can be triggered by the acidity of tomatoes, and the seeds can add to the irritation. Another thing worth noting is their oxalate content. Oxalates are compounds that can contribute to kidney stones in people who are prone to them. While tomatoes themselves aren't the highest source of oxalates, the seeds can still add to the overall load. For older adults who may already have kidney concerns, it's something to keep in mind. And if you've ever noticed that tomato seeds stick between your teeth or leave a gritty feeling, you're not imagining it. Their small, hard structure can be tough not only on digestion, but also on dental comfort, especially for people with more sensitive gums or dental work. That being said, not everyone needs to avoid tomato seeds completely. Many people eat them daily without any issues. The key is listening to your own body. If you often feel discomfort after eating raw tomatoes, try removing the seeds and see how you feel. You might find your digestion improves almost instantly. Cooking tomatoes also helps. The heat softens the seeds, making them gentler on the stomach. At the end of the day, gut health has a huge impact on your overall well-being. Paying attention to small irritants like tomato seeds could save you from bloating, acid reflux, or kidney issues down the line. Up next is a seed that many people sprinkle on baked goods without a second thought. But hidden inside are compounds that can leave you dizzy, nauseous, and even flagged on a drug test. Third on our list are poppy seeds. Chances are you've seen them sprinkled on bagels, muffins, or even salad dressings. In small amounts, they add a pleasant crunch and a mild, nutty flavor. But here's what many people don't know. Poppy seeds come from the same plant that produces opium. Because of that, they can naturally contain trace amounts of substances like morphine and codeine. Now, the amount you get from a slice of bread or a muffin isn't enough to harm you. But if someone eats large quantities, especially seeds that haven't been thoroughly cleaned, it can cause problems. People have reported side effects such as nausea, feeling lightheaded, or becoming unusually drowsy after eating too much. Those tiny traces of morphine are sometimes enough to cause a false positive on a drug test. Imagine applying for a job or being screened for legal reasons and suddenly your results show opiates, simply because you ate too many poppy seeds. It's rare, but it does happen. The greatest risk, though, comes from something far more serious: poppy seed tea. This is made by soaking unwashed seeds in water, which pulls out much higher levels of morphine and codeine. Drinking it can be extremely dangerous, leading to symptoms of overdose such as slowed breathing, severe drowsiness, and, in extreme cases, even death. This is especially concerning for older adults whose bodies may already be more sensitive or who may be taking medications that don't mix well with these compounds. For them, even small imbalances can have stronger effects. So what's the takeaway? Enjoy poppy seeds in moderation as part of your baked goods or meals, but never try to consume them in large amounts, and absolutely avoid poppy seed tea. If poppy seeds raise eyebrows, wait until you hear about the final one. A single cracked seed of this fruit can unleash a deadly poison, strong enough to threaten your life if you're not careful. Fourth on the list are cherry seeds. Similar to apple seeds, cherry pits contain a natural compound called amygdalin. When these seeds are chewed or crushed, amygdalin breaks down into cyanide, a poison that can be very dangerous for the human body. Now, if you accidentally swallow a pit whole, the hard shell usually keeps the toxin locked inside and it passes through your system without causing harm. The real danger comes when the seed is cracked or ground up, which allows cyanide to be released. Early signs of cyanide poisoning can be subtle: nausea, headaches, dizziness, or stomach upset. But in higher doses, it can become life-threatening, leading to breathing difficulties, confusion, or even loss of consciousness. For older adults who may already have weaker immunity or underlying health conditions, the risk is even greater. But that's not the only concern. Cherry pits are hard and sharp if broken, which means they can also physically damage the digestive tract. There have been medical reports of intestinal blockages or tears caused by accidentally swallowing large or broken pits. Such injuries may require emergency treatment, making them a risk not to ignore. Another overlooked issue is interaction with certain medications. Cyanide from crushed seeds can interfere with how your body processes oxygen, and if you're already taking medicines for the heart, blood pressure, or breathing problems, the effects may be more severe. And let's not forget children. Because they have smaller bodies, it takes fewer seeds to cause toxic effects. That's why cherries should always be served pitted to kids. It only takes one mistake for things to go wrong. The takeaway is simple. Cherries themselves are healthy and safe, but their seeds are not meant to be eaten. Always spit them out, never chew them, and keep them away from kids. This small step removes a very real risk, and you continue enjoying cherries for their flavor and nutrition without worrying about hidden dangers. So there you have it, 8 seeds that can completely change the way you age. 4 of them are small but mighty allies that protect your heart, your brain, your digestion, and your energy. And the other 4? They may look harmless, but hidden inside are risks that could quietly damage your health if you're not careful. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It really supports the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our next health tips. I'd also love to hear from you. What seeds do you use most often, and did any of today's facts surprise you? Drop your thoughts.